my daughter up there. Isn't she amazing?
No talking. Dancing.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Aryan. How are you guys?
We're good.
Great. How about you?
Yeah.
I am from NRI Pulse. We are an Atlanta-based publication. Welcome.
Thank you.
And let's start with Abhay. Abhay, you're known for picking up independent movies, besides Zindagi and all of that. But, what appealed most to you about playing Arvind Kumar?
I have family in the US and I have nieces and nephews. So to read this script that represented them, and it's so rare to see them front and center and their lives being sort of shown a light upon. I could relate to it from that perspective. So I was really excited to begin with, from that. And besides it being Disney, who would make it so much more accessible to family and kids. I've never done a kids film before. All of these things.
This is why you're my favorite daughter.
Your only daughter.
Chill, repeat. That's perfect. Friends, family, chill. Friends, family, chill. Friends, family, chill. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Wait, hold up. Go back.
So Aryan, how old were you when you started acting, and how did you get into acting at such a young age?
I think when I first really started acting, like when I started booking stuff, I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
So funny story. I was a very energetic kid. I'm sure I know that was a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm very shy and withdrawn now.
Abhay knows that. Abhay agrees.
Yeah.
he's not a kid anymore and all the energy's gone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, it was like tenfold more, like way worse when I was a kid. And, at a young age, I could articulate myself pretty decently, and that just added to it. And my parents were like, oh my God, what do we do with this kid? And we were out in some mall, probably some place, and we got scouted, and some guy was like, hey, your kid seems energetic. Take him to our acting classes. And they're like, please, thank God, take him.
Just take him.
And they threw me into the class. And I loved it. I could come out of 4 or 5 hour classes as a 3-year-old doing pretty good. And I had my first agent showcase, got an agent, and here we are.
Family, they're called TikTok-O's. Chill,
Night, Baba.
repeat. Friends,
Sure, kid.
family.
This is why you're my favorite daughter.
Your only daughter.
Yeah, Abhay, okay, what was your biggest takeaway from Spin? I'll ask that to both of you.
My biggest takeaway from Spin, the experience of making it was, of course, wonderful. I haven't, like I said, really played dad role before. So to kind of find that connection to a teenage daughter and a son, I was just channeling my own nieces and nephews who I kind of play parental roles with once in a while, every now and then. So
Did you go stay with your nieces and nephews to sort of get that feel of being a parent?
Well, I mean, I'm there. Some of them still call me for advice every now and then, and I'm always there for them. So it was nice to channel that energy and then use it creatively in this space. I think that was one of the biggest takeaways outside of working with the wonderful team that I had. But we all support one another. It isn't always a beautiful experience on a film set, because some sets are better than others, and this was one of the ones where you really did feel like family.
What about you, Aryan? What was, let's say, the best part about being on Spin?
Honestly, just getting to work with such an amazing cast and crew. Manjari and Zan, they absolute powerhouses. They nailed it from everything, the sets, the casting, the minor details that no one would pay attention to except for me. Yeah, and I think a big takeaway that I got from it, at least, was, you know, you don't really have to choose. I think a lot of people sometimes are struggling deciding between what two things they kind of want to pursue, and hopefully what some people will take away from this is, you know, with the support of friends and family, you can kind of do both. You know, Rhea fuses her rich Asian heritage with her music, and, you know, hopefully people, you know, kind of observe that and do the same.
Abhay, what, according to you, and the way that you perceive it, is like the major difference between, you know, working with the Bollywood and Hollywood movies? Obviously, a lot of technical things, but, you know, on a general sense, the way you feel.
Not really. Like I always say, a filmmaker is a filmmaker is a filmmaker. Anywhere you go, it's the same process. It's the same business.
Right.
I think the differences are more cultural, and so there are certain ideas that sell in India that would possibly not sell so much in America, and there are ideas in America that may or may not sell in India. But those are creative decisions. But in terms of the process, it's the same. It doesn't matter what language you speak, what culture you come from. I mean, I used to laugh and say that if you look at assistant directors. Let's talk about assistant directors for a while. You see them in India and you see them in America, you could just interchange the two. They dress the same, same attitude. It's weird, you know, like the medium does something that makes people's personalities the same. The differences are more cultural than technical, so to speak.
So Aryan, your real life dad and your movie dad, on-screen dad here. So when you look at the both of them, how are they similar or different?
Good question.
That's a pretty good question.
Yeah.
I guess, looking at it now, on-screen dad and off-screen dad aren't really too different. You know, they both have the same, like, they both.
You have to say that.
I'm legally obligated to say this right there.
Don't show me the tic-tac-toes. Like, don't waste my time right now.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think looking at it, they're very similar. Abhay did a great job of, you know, making me feel comfortable on set and really kind of emulating that dad persona. Yeah, and I think they're pretty similar. Both dads are very compassionate, very caring. Yeah. It's a blast to work with my on-screen dad, and it's nice to come home to my off-screen dad, you know?
Okay, we have to wrap up soon, but give me one word that you would describe Spin with. Or maybe a sentence if one word is too hard.
One word to describe Spin with. Heartwarming.
That's a good one. Damn, I forget a better one than that. Fuzzy and warm. That's the same thing, actually. Okay.
All right.
You said it well.
Thank you, Abhay and Aryan. Great talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.